Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Planet Nomads. This one's going to be a bit of a quick one. They had an update that changed something that kind of more or less made everything I made useless. A few things they did. They actually fixed a few bugs. Well, actually, let's get to the main point of the thing here. The floating blocks were not put into this update. I guess they had some tweaking they had to do on that one. It was a big update. They were doing a recompilation of assets. And then there's a few other things they did. They fixed the bug with the hover pads not working when built on things like foundations and whatnot. French localization. They did a switch between hover mode and hover mode turning on and off. It's more gradual now, and I had just turned this thing off too. This is where things start to get a little bit of a issue. So it's more gradual going up and down, but as you can see now this thing is drifting, and that is for the next thing they did. All functional blocks, I should say, wheels, hinges, rotating plates, they now all have the rename block function, which is going to be something for, I'm assuming, the cockpit controls, because it sounds like they're going to be adding full customization of every single wheel and hinge and hover pad that's on the thing. So they did with the wheels and the hover pads, they took the speed, or in the case of the hover pads, they took off the hover height. Now, the wheels are supposed to be set at high speed, and they are, because it'd help if I use the right button to actually walk. I got my rover here. Again, with the wheels, as you can see, the speed setting, or the torque setting, used to be up here. Now it's down here, so we have rename, and this used to be the speed. Now they're all set to default highest speed, so that's how they are, and it actually seems a little slow. But I think they were supposed to do the same thing with the hover pads, but apparently, from what I can tell, it looks like everything's on the lowest setting, because something as simple as this little spinner with 2 hover pads now will not turn. Go up and I give it a bit of a nudge, and it moves a little bit, and then it just stops. Other people have been experiencing this, so I can't figure that out. And of course, the big gun is not a big gun anymore. It just kind of lobs stuff out. We'll just go ahead and do this quickly. On another note, I'm planning another live stream this weekend. It's going to be Saturday, October 21st. I'm going to start a little early, probably about 8 a.m. And we'll go for another 6, maybe 8 hours, see how it goes. A couple of nice projects I got lined up. One of the things I want to do is I want to try to build a spring-loaded magazine, I guess I'll call it, for this thing. Hopefully, I'm trying to find out from the developers what it was with the hover pads, if they were supposed to be set to the highest hover height, or if they intentionally left it the lowest. Maybe they're trying to mess up my guns here. And that won't even go now. Why not? Wow. Doesn't even have the power to do it anymore. And I had just fired one earlier. Oh, it's slowly going. Yeah, they're all on the slowest setting. Give it a second here, it'll make it through. But yeah, that was one of the projects I was trying to make a better loading system for this. Someone's also suggested trying to see if I can feed balls into this. And I'm thinking about taking the challenge on. That's not going to move. That kind of sucks. But what I'm wondering is about the hover pads, because I realize that when I'm firing, that the hover pads come up, and that's why they need that 1 block space. So anyways, we got that project, and then I got a big one, and I'm hoping this one's going to work. So I'm going to try to build a giant walking spider, and it's probably going to be bigger than that. If you've seen the movie Wild Wild West, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, as the sun sets, I will say thank you for watching. I hope to see all of you at the stream this weekend. And if you enjoy it, leave me a like, and I'll see you next time. Later.